Yeah.
Reminds me of a switchblade.
Should have just stuck to smoking weed before this fucking interview.
Well, I think you really should stick around. I mean, your opinion would be highly appreciated if you chimed in just a little bit of your mind. If you calm down and just talk, because you have a voice for radio.
Yeah, just calm down.
Really fucking on it. I'm gonna have a zoo do some commercials for us.
Not making it past second round.
No? You pull up on Google to see what's getting spicy.
Are we live? Is the background live right now on YouTube? Okay.
I know they feel me. I understand why they trying to kill me. So I keep it like secrets, don't tell me nothing.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? We are gonna get started right now in just a few minutes. I'm actually gonna make a post. Make sure everybody's ready to go.
Oh wow, baby, oh wow. Why they so mad? I got a baddie on my side. Oh wow, baby, oh wow.
Yo, we're going live right now. BornEvil.tv, Born Athletic, Sports Talk, 10:30 a.m. Your show.
Hey, hold it down till I can't. The whole world turning, I ain't know where to stand. I started out with 9, afraid I'll open my hands. Independent artist, I never got in advance. She's saying that I'm heartless, no, I'm just really advanced. I need my pockets fat, like Carmen Green is the grass. I ain't in the future, just took a break from my past. If you would've asked me, I'm the best in the class. I just gotta do this, so none of us gotta try. They ask me why I do this, so none of us in a trap. We eat and taking naps, I see how it bothers some. I've been through all these storms, it wasn't just ever one. I ain't saying I won, I'm saying I'm still here. I'm just saying my view, my mind, spirit clear. All I know is right for people that's here.
Perfect.
Gotta keep it on me, the devil is always near me. Oh wow, baby, oh wow.
That's dope.
Yo, Sports Talk. We're here, Born Athletic, BornEvil.com, BornEvil.tv. God damn it, BornEvil.everything. Ah, I'm feeling good. I love 10:30s, bro. I love these morning show. We're on the show 2 this week. Chocolate or coffee involved and all. We in this bitch.
Here we are.
We got another one of these shows where we're talking this sports shit, and all of us collectively here at BE fuck with sports heavy, all the way to cricket, all the way to cricket, baby. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here with an esteemed panel of people and a very special guest. From 559 Fights, my man Javi Torres. Let's make some noise.
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for having me. Thank you guys for having me.
Shit, we're glad to have you here, bro. We're trying to really improve on bringing people in, and I'm sure that we'll probably interview you more than once, considering you're fixing to be the champ and all,
Man, that's what we're linking at. That's what's up.
Yo, Javi, tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Let us know who you are so the people know here on YouTube.
Man, it's pretty simple. I live and breathe this stuff, man. Like all I do all day is I go to work, I come home for maybe 10 minutes a day, and then I go straight to training, and then I train for probably I get there around 6. I'm done around 8:30. And then, I get home, go to sleep, and start it over again.
You gotta prep those meals. I see you've been drinking a lot of water. What you got a pH level you be drinking? Because we're all about our pH levels on here.
I don't know. I just grab a cup.
Oh, jump on it, man. The alcohol Smart Water has a 9 point right now. Fire. It makes you go to the bathroom a lot more, but you know it's working.
Javier, why don't you tell us where are you from, man? Where are you from? Where are you fighting out of? Yeah. How old are you? And just break it down.
I'm originally from Hollister, California, but I'm fighting out of Asado MMA up in San Jose, and I currently
Fire.
live in Morgan Hill, California.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bay Area.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So this training, you said 7 days a week?
Not 7. I give myself like one rest day. We usually go Monday through Friday, and then Saturday as well. We'll switch up the days every once in a while, just on availability and stuff like that. Let's say if I miss a day, we'll make it up a day on Sunday or something like that. But
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. It's once you get started, you know, it's that addiction. Now that you're gonna be the reigning champ soon. You know what I mean? I know you got a lot on your plate, so it's good that you're getting rest days. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah. I just think it's pretty important. I don't want to feel like drained and tired going up to the fight. So like I gotta get one day just to recuperate, let my body heal from
what weight did you fight
and stuff. Huh?
What weight?
I fight at 125 flyweight.
Yeah.
Man, dude, from the videos, you look so much bigger.
Yo, flyweight is crazy, dog. You know there's gonna be a shootout at flyweight because they're trying to get submissions on each other like crazy, and both of them are like, "Yo, this ain't gonna work, dog. This ain't working, bro. This ain't working."
Was it you that got lifted up and you brought yourself back down?
Yeah.
Because I was watching it while I was driving and working yesterday, so I was unable to see it like the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
But when they started yelling and then just like that energy of that crowd, like you just knew you were like, I ain't going out like that.
Nah. I was telling myself I either need to get out of this or I'm going to sleep. It's one of the
Yeah. How long?
Great.
Curiosity. How long have you been training jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu for just about like two years, not including the little like COVID area, COVID shut down, but about 2 years.
Did you wrestle in high school?
Yeah, I did wrestle.
That makes sense. Okay, that was my next question on that. I wrestled too, so I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. And then all through high school, did you do junior high too, or no?
No, I started my freshman year and ended my junior year. Unfortunately, I was messing up, not making great, so I didn't get to wrestle.
Oh, you mean you were a natural kid, huh?
Yeah. He was ineligible? Just, like a lot of us were at one point.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
I'm just naturally
I'll be honest, I was ineligible my sophomore year for football. Like, I was heated. I only got to play like the last 3 games and shit because I got my grades up, but, that's not good.
So you forget it to this day. You know what I mean? It's like we give our childhood, we give that kid such a hard time, man. Like, we need to stop. We all need to stop that. We all need to stop that.
Yeah.
Move forward, man.
Gotta help it out and assist it and fix it. Now look at you. So you've been training for 2 years. How long have you been actually fighting?
Since about June.
Okay.
June of last year?
June of last year.
It's crazy, bro. Fucking crazy.
That's wild. June of last year.
Training since last year. But like I've always had older brothers and we always had our little stuff in the house and stuff like that. So
flat box fight.
Yeah, we kind of, my oldest brother used to like to fight a lot. So he just grab there's 4 of us, he would just grab us all. He'd be like, all right, the 2 youngest are going against each other, 2 oldest, and then then the next one's up, and then I always get whooped by my big brother. But
but you were always the winner of the younger?
Yeah, I always had to put it on my little brother. I gotta put it on that kid.
Come on,
that's dope, man. That's dope. So do you have a whole team now? Like you have a trainer and you have a corner man. Like how do you go about having a team like that for fighting?
Good question.
I have a coach and a couple of other like, I guess, friends that come in and help spar and stuff like that. It's kind of, I don't train out of like a like gym right now. It's kind of just like me and one of my buddies. Independent.
Okay.
Just one of my buddies. He's pretty good at boxing and he's great at wrestling. And then we just kind of took it to where we're at now.
That's dope, man. You guys are making your own circle. Your own wave and your own team and.
I gotta shout him out. I gotta shout him out. At Rex Asado, the leader of Asado MMA.
There you go. I was about to ask where your sponsors at. and then what is your next
Go
fight?
ahead.
Because
Yeah, and my
we were told to give you 10 minutes. We were having so much fun, so you can hang out as long as you want. We were told by your organization to only give you 10 minutes, so you can have. But we do have 2 other subjects. You're more than welcome to hang out. But before we move on to the next things, we would like to know your sponsors and your next fight and any other shout outs that you like to do.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, well, obviously I got to get out my coach. Thanks for everything. He puts in a lot of time and effort and all that, and he does it just because he wants to see me succeed. So, Rex Asado, he's the best. He's my man. Yeah, and I also got to shout out my training partner Mephi. He helps me with so much sparring, so much training. Just got to shout him out.
He's on your Instagram, right?
Huh? He's on my Instagram. I follow him on my Instagram. Oh yeah.
Our training, yeah, he's on your Instagram right there, like maybe the 5th video down, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just got to shout out everybody
for everybody to know.
Yeah, and one more time, I didn't hear that.
Your Instagram, what is it?
Oh, it's just my name at Javi Torres on Instagram. That's my Instagram. Go follow me. Thank you. Yeah, but anybody else who's ever helped me, anybody, Christian Kablog, a freaking crazy good wrestler, like just anybody who's ever come help me, I gotta shout them out real quick. And then my sponsors too. It's at Art of the Heart. They're a tattoo company. They're local here in Morgan Hill, and they have a tattoo shop out in Harriman, Utah. So gotta shout them out. And I actually just got a new sponsor. The Shoe Palace Warehouse is now sponsoring me. So thank you, Shoe Palace.
Need one of these. I think you need one of these on your shorts. I
need one of those too.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll
discuss that. March 11th, man. Who are you facing? Let us know about this face-off real quick.
His name's Lazarus. Not too much to say about him. All I know is I beat him once. I do it again, and I'm coming for those belts and his head on March 11th.
Stay humble, my friend. That's what's up. Again, everybody. This is Javi Torres.
That's right.
Yeah, dog. I love it.
All right.
We're going to be live in effect for that one. Best believe we'll be coming in there deep. We're going to be supporting. We're going to be doing interviews there, interview after, man.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We're going to be celebrating as well.
March 11th, y'all. March 11th, Visalia Convention Center. Get your tickets now. 559 Fights 85. My man Javi Torres winning the belt.
It's easy to find 559 Fights. You Javi Torres. Go ahead. You can go ahead and calm down, bro.
Javi, thank you, bro. We appreciate you for coming through. You're welcome to stick around. Yes, you're welcome to stick around, bro. We're gonna bullshit anyway on some stuff. Yo, let's just flip it because we're talking about fighting anyway. First off, tonight UFC 272, right? I'm right? Yeah, okay. Covington, Masvidal. I need predictions from everybody. And that means you too, dude, with the fluffy hair, Azu. Let's make it happen, Captain. Who predictions? Anybody? I'm going with Masvidal. I know.
So we already know, man.
You already know. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal is coming in with the knockout. Kobe, whatever, Covington. No one cares about him.
No one.
I love
Masvidal, second round. Knockout.
Jorge
Masvidal. To the head, over.
I think it's gonna go all the way to the end, and it's gonna be
decision.
You're gonna set it up for another one. That's just what I'm gonna say. I think it's gonna go all the way to the end.
They're not. It's not Tom Brady, bro. They can't just keep letting them win all the time, right? So listen, it's going. Masvidal is knocking Covington out. Almost, yo. Listen, I just want you to put it in perspective. Someone talked about your kids. It's a wrap, dog.
Yes.
I'm showing up.
Talking about somebody's kids.
They want to wreck each other at the weigh-ins. I'm like, yo, let's make it happen. I love this energy.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like Kobe at the weigh-ins put up a front. Masvidal really wanted that, but Kobe's just staying back. If you look, Dana White was holding back Masvidal, and Covington's just there, talking with no one holding him back.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he could have pulled a John Jones and pushed him out the way and went in. But
I love it, bro. Yo, you really can't beat that factor either, man. I really look forward to seeing the fights. Any other fights from tonight you guys are looking forward to?
I don't know the card, man.
Oh man, you're killing me,
Name,
Smalls.
name some good ones for us.
Barbosa.
Barbosa. All right.
Barbosa. And the Rafael Dos Anjos fight.
The Barbosa fight's gonna be
Oh, yikes! Forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm looking
Screen.
forward to those fights.
Screen, let me go to the card here. Screen. Show the screen.
So right here, this is the cool thing about Discord. For all those that don't know what we got going on right now, we were showing Javi Discord, so yeah, we can stream little videos. You hit that watch stream.
And I'll make sure it's showing. Okay, yeah, so it's showing Kobe coming in Mazabal. Ooh, Barbosa. Oh, Oliveira, right? Where's Holland?
Ooh, Charles Oliveira?
Yo, and Greg Hardy is fighting too, which I actually thought his last couple fights have been pretty cool.
Wow, the dude that Barbosa's fighting is 14-1. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's about to get knocked out. He's already
He's 14. He's about to be 14-2. It looks like he's gonna get knocked out, bro. That looks horrible.
Yeah, that man.
That man.
Crazy.
How dare you ring with him?
What's your ultimate goal? I mean, I feel like fighting is so open. It's more open for now for more people. You know, I mean, growing up in the Central Valley, there was another spot other than 559 fights before they had came around, obviously, and there was a lot of big fight. Like Joe Soto came out of there, and like a lot of people from that area were end up being UFC champions. You know, so it's always nice to see the area kind of take control of that, and then grab fighters from the Bay Area and grab fighters from that, which is natural. I get it, but I also can appreciate the work ethic on finding good fighters and making this entertainment.
Well, yeah, 559 Fights has I forgot the camp, but it's Chuck Liddell's brothers camp.
Okay,
they're out of Arroyo Grande.
I didn't know that.
They fight for 559 Fights. Those guys been the brothers, the Rocha brothers. Isaiah Rocha.
I was in a couple fights in 559.
It is bad. The 500 Fights has been doing great stuff. A lot has changed in the I've been supporting them VIP fights, but sitting front row for a long time. I just I kicked back for the past year, and I'm glad now after all this time I've supported them. Now that they're now we're actually doing business together. So this is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, I personally love fighting for the 559 right now. Just the way it's organized, it's also the only organization I've ever fought under. But right now it's running smooth, so.
Yeah. Bellator might be in your card someday too.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm
trying to
move way past Bellator though. Love Bellator. Bellator's dope, but I'm aiming at that UFC gold one day. That UFC belt has.
Let's go.
Speaking into
he said that's nice, but yeah.
That UFC
elevation.
Yeah, I'm going all the way. I want that UFC gold around my waist. A couple of those belts hanging on my wall.
I used to fight in the 559 Porterville area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's jump off. We've been on fighting. NFL Combine was just recently happening. I'm not sure if folks were familiar with some of the people that were out there rocking, but there was some killers. Dalvin Cook's brother is in the Combine this year, and he's just as fast as his brother is. He's at University of Georgia.
Yeah.
We can't deny that Christian Watson from was it Wyoming? Is that what it is? Is that where, or North Dakota, wherever the fuck? That was North Dakota. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wyoming, North Dakota, same place. No. Fuck. Seeing Watson run a 2.28, but then they end up marking it at 2.36 on the 40 dash.
Yeah.
That's still pretty crazy, dog. For a person that's like 6'3", 200 pounds. Like that's Calvin Johnson was taller, and he was the only other guy that was like faster on that end. All the other dudes that were faster were shorter.
Yeah, you had Brees Hall 4.39, Ken Walker 4.38, Kyrie Williams 4.65, Isaiah Pacheco 4.37. Nice, and Peter Strong ran a 4.37. So,
come on now, dog.
Yeah.
Who what's gonna happen with some of the, like, you know, we didn't get to touch too much on this, but we know sports has a lot of injuries. Every sport has a lot of injuries. What are people doing, or what should people do to improve helping people with these injuries? Whether it's you know, the NFL's changed a lot of rules over the last 3 years. You know, people are starting to get pressured on, like, yo, do you take care of your fighters? Do you take care of your people if they get hurt? What should be done if it's not being done now?
Cannabis. I'm not kidding, man. Cannabis.
Yes.
I'm sorry to be the
Yes.
stoner, mentality, but that's what it is. When they allow CBD or whatever, I don't know the rules, dude, but I just know that.
Allow alcohol.
What?
They allow alcohol. They allow alcohol. They have sponsorship of beer. Beer, alcohol runs is a big part of the NFL, right? And look what happens. What alcohol does. You got people tailgating, getting fucked
Killing
up,
each other in
leaving
the
the
fucking
game, killing each
football.
other, DUI. You know what? I've gotten in fights where people have had way too many. All right. I've never fought a fucking person who smoked way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't fighting. You're gonna want to laugh. You're gonna want to fucking kick it, watch a movie, eat, and have some good time. Listen to
Just
music.
allow the
like,
smoking section to be a cannabis-friendly smoking section as well. If
there's-
whatever
we
smoke,
used to allow smoking. We used to allow there's smoking sections for cigarette. You can smoke cigarettes.
and the Grizzly Stadium, there's a smoking section. You know,
So
so
why
why
can't
can't
we
we?
smoke on airplanes? You still smoke. You
But
smoke
I'm
in
saying
a
like the
restaurant,
healing, the lower the implement, it's just like, you know, every fighter knows, okay, turmeric's better than ibuprofen. You know what I mean? Everybody knows the natural remedies, but nobody's allowed to use the other natural anti-inflammatory. You know what I mean? The ones that, yes, it's mostly CBD, but we're talking 9-to-1 ratios, but still that ratio enough to fucking get somebody in trouble in
You
their
don't have to smoke
in their.
it. You don't have to smoke it either, though. You could just
You know,
ingest it,
exactly.
edibles,
Pill,
creams, oils.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
it's
I
just-
actually don't even smoke or anything like that, so I don't even know.
But like, it's, you know, there's a lot of science, you know, that it's easy to find. That's
Arnold
all there is.
Schwarzenegger used to smoke joints after his workouts because it was great for muscle recovery. Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
there's
Mr.
tons
Olympian.
of people
Videos
like
of
that.
him.
Governator.
Smoking.
There's tons of people that
That's why
aren't
he's
exactly.
always
Not
smoking
everybody
cigarettes.
is Nate Diaz about it. All right.
Yeah.
Nate
Diaz.
the Diaz be out there on some shit like, yo, we're at the weed shop today. Come through and smoke with us. Like, all right, you do got to fight in 3 days. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Hey, but at the same time, look at Nate Diaz's stamina. That
Yeah.
thing, like, bro.
Forever,
it doesn't
bro.
make sense.
Most
to
of the
me.
time, the fight
No, when
just
I
gets
run-
ended because he's
I
bleeding,
smoke before I
bro.
run. I smoke before I run, and yeah, sometimes I'll even overdo it, man. Where I'm like, oh shit, my legs are like, you know, they're starting to cramp up. Like, and I know I'm still going, just like,
going.
like you're just in the zone, you know. What I mean?
Yeah.
And it happens. But also on the healing levels, you know, like somebody that doesn't consume cannabis that often, a very low dosage that still gets you in trouble during during testing, a very low
Yeah.
dosage could save you that rest that you finally needed after all this time. That rest, that sleep where you're drooling on your pillow and you're like, I
Yeah.
rested. I rested.
Yeah.
That's what that cannabis offers, and I'm not saying it's the only thing, but sports medicine is probably the most advanced. They're the ones that know about the legal steroid things that are for healing purposes that are not addictive and all this other stuff. You know, these things that they heal people really quick. You know, and but there's also other things out there that can really fix. As well. But cannabis is a huge part, and if it gets allowed and they stop worrying about it so much, it's not like, remember Michael Phelps, performance enhancing drug.
Yeah. Yeah. That was one thing. Like, I forgot her name. The girl that got kicked out of the Olympics for smoking weed. And
I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
Julio,
it was,
you talked
it was
about
off
this.
the
Do you
last-
remember her name?
Richardson, the lady, right? The track runner?
Yeah, it was a female runner.
Char. You talking about Char?
Yeah, she got kicked out for smoking weed, I guess, after like tragedy happened or something like that. But like, my thing is, weed's not performance enhancing. Like, if anything, it would knock her down from being able to run more. Like, I don't know. I didn't think there was any reason to
She
kick
starts
down.
running the wrong way.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people
Carter
put weights
Richardson.
around their wrists and their ankles and then run and take those off and then run faster. So if she smoked weed and then ran and then didn't smoke weed, would she run faster?
No, she smoked weed because she was dealing with the loss of her mother. Her
Yeah.
mother died.
I know why, but what I'm
Shakari
saying,
Richardson's mother died.
what
yeah.
I'm saying is by performance enhancing. Do they mean like could it be like she's doing it and then not doing it and being able to do it better?
That would be amazing if that was
That
the
would be
case.
fire.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. No, I get
Because
what you mean.
Sativa or indica.
People
Good
do
high,
it.
and then, but that's subjective. That's subjective. That's saying that you do things better every time, not on the drug, not on the.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
work
holding
better.
yourself
I feel
back,
like I work
holding
better.
yourself back makes you push harder. So if you're not holding yourself back, you're pushing just as hard as you were if you were holding yourself back.
Amen.
Good idea. Good point, man. Good point, man. That makes me think.
Yo, I just rap, bro. You know, I'm not. Yo,
You guys see my name
I'm in my
right there,
30s
right?
now,
Robert
dog.
Dell, the fighter, right? You
Robert
guys,
Dell, the fighter.
the fighter.
Fighter.
Robert Dell, the rock quarry thrower.
Oh my
rock
God.
Oh
thrower.
yeah.
Real quick though, before we end up ending it, we know we're here every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. To talk sports and to get sports relations going here. Let me go like this. And my bad, Robert. I wanted to make sure that we weren't running and gunning.
Yeah, sorry, Robert.
Yeah, no, you're good. We're good here. We're in here, bro. This is what I do, baby. So last week we didn't touch on it. I wanted to touch on it real quick. There was some stats bouncing around. I don't know if you fuck with basketball. Some of us do here. You might have heard of the guy named Kobe. They were saying that Tim Duncan's stats are lined with Kobe's, and that Tim Duncan is just as good as Kobe. Now,
What?
I don't know what mumbo jumbo world they live on, bro. Hold on.
You cannot tell me this.
Hold on. Let me do the
When
zoom
you
in.
throw something away, yeah.
Tim Duncan is as good. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all out here.
No.
Thoughts on that?
Bro, when I throw trash away, I don't ever say Duncan. I don't,
Duncan.
That's a good point.
Fire.
I've never known a Tim Duncan shoe. I've never known a Tim Duncan apparel. I don't know who Tim Duncan's wife and kids are. I don't know who Tim Duncan went to college. I don't know where Tim Duncan.
Come on,
I know
you
Tim
know.
Duncan played for the Spurs and he won a couple of championships.
The only
One of the
Duncan I
greatest
know is
coaches.
Donut.
Whoa.
Nah, but I'm the real. I know exactly who Tim Duncan is. But
Yeah, no, I know.
there's no way. There's no way. Whoever started that fucking narrative is just doing it because Kobe is no longer here, and it's just a fucking conversation to get views and clickbait and all that shit. There's just no debate. Tim Duncan would tell you you're absolutely fucking wrong. Maybe,
Right.
Honestly,
you know,
I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I do believe Tim Duncan is actually aligned with Kobe. I'm not saying he's better than him, but they're both decent players. They're pretty good players.
aligned how? What are we talking aligned how? Because we're talking aligned. What are we talking
What are
aligned?
we talking though? Like what kind of stats are better?
What you
'Cause
mean
according
aligned?
according to the internet, they both have the same amount of championships.
What? Sorry, I'm getting spicy. Go ahead, Medi.
Y'all stats. Y'all.
Okay, so it's what they did with their team. Kobe basically built the whole team around them. They built they got him when he was young. So they basically, packed it to help him. Tim Duncan was just a regular player.
That's wrong.
They didn't build around Tim Duncan.
They built the Spurs
No,
around
they-
Tim Duncan.
They built the Spurs around
Yeah,
Tim Duncan.
they
That's
did.
what you do with
Hey,
your franchise players.
hey.
Is you build around your franchise
Hey,
players.
a good
That's
question.
exactly what you do.
If Tim Duncan was in football, what player would he be? He wouldn't be Rodgers or Brady.
Tight end. He'd be a tight end. He'd be Gronkowski.
He maybe.
No.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he-
Gronkowski just won't ever go away. Slow as hell, catches the ball. Last question.
But
Before we
gets the
go.
job done.
Basketball related. Last question. Who's the Tom Brady of basketball? Is it Kobe or Jordan? Or is it
It's
LeBron?
Jordan, without a doubt.
Or is it LeBron?
Jordan.
Or is it any? I
No,
need to answer.
Jordan.
It's always going to be Jordan.
Jordan.
It's
Yeah.
always. It's the permanent.
Wow,
image.
bro, young people usually don't say Jordan. I love that about you, Javi. That's fucking dope. That's dope. You've done your research.
I think the time difference in the rules of basketball versus now and all that, like, I don't know, you can't really compare the way Michael Jordan played basketball versus the way like LeBron or them play basketball, because it was so different. There was so many rules that weren't in place.
You are correct. Yeah, things I was.
He's the greatest of their time, and I think when you talk about somebody who supersedes or embodies just that sport, when you think of that sport, like when you think of boxing, who's the first fighter you think of, or UFC, who's the, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. Even though they were great at their own respective times, you think of one person. You know, my son, it's all about Steph Curry. It's all about Wardell. You know what I'm saying? That's the world to him. So everybody has their time, and I think when I hear GOAT, it's the greatest of their time as well. It's not just the greatest of all time,
Amen.
but it's the greatest of all their time as well. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we appreciate you guys. This is Sports Talk. We're here every Saturday.